Hi, it's me. It's just been on my mind. It's so important to set yourself up to win. We are so bombarded by stimuli from our culture, from the people we interact with. Everywhere there's stuff, information coming at us. But one of the biggest things that I want you to remember, I'm just seeing if I could see the example here of the idea that I wanted to share, and I must have taken it down. But anyways, it's the idea of garbage in, garbage out. What you put into your mind is what you will be thinking about and ruminating on, and you will express that in one way or another, right? So the same goes with what we put in our bodies. If we eat garbage food that is overly processed, sugary, high fat, all that stuff, it's going to reflect in our bodies, and we tend to neglect our mind. And I wanted to share with you this culture wall. It was inspired by, I think it was Ben Hardy. He has the culture wall done by the Void and Gap. I made my own, just with all the things that I want to instill in my family, and really reminders for me. Like this one always gets me. Never underestimate the potential and power of a seed. Not bad for reading it backwards. But never underestimate, it's just a little seed. And it's amazing. I have to share with you my little seeds that we're growing, but where is it? I don't know if you can see it there. But it's growing, right? If you give it, oh, there it is. See, it's growing, my little seed. But it's the importance of setting yourself up to succeed. It's setting yourself up with the right elements. That seed can't grow in dry dirt. It needs nutrients in the soil. It needs water. It needs sunlight. This is my sunlight. This is my water. It's just little visual cues. I don't sit here and read them. But every time I look over this way, or I'm getting set up for dinner, or we're sitting at dinner, or I'm doing a conference call, and it's just reminders of who I want to be, how I want to show up in this world. I don't necessarily read them, but it's being surrounded by them. It's very much like I don't want to eat junk food, so I don't buy junk food. It's very inconvenient when I'm craving things like chips or chocolate or the other garbage that I know I don't want to eat, because it's not going to reflect in my goals in the long run. Yes, it'll satisfy a short-term craving, but then I always feel like crap after, and bloated, and I just don't feel right. But in that moment, I want it so bad. But to help myself, I don't even have it in my house. Most times I'll do it as a treat. And you know what the funny thing is? I'll tell you a funny thing about that. My kids, I've always done more natural homemade snacks. I tend to stay away from prepackaged foods, one, for environmental reasons, and two, because I find they taste funny and all the preservatives and stuff in them. No hate to anyone that uses them. That's fine. I can't stand the taste of them. So I didn't buy them for my kids. But as life got busier, I found myself going more towards convenience things. And what I found was I'd buy these packaged foods. My kids would be all excited for a day or two, and then they'd get tired of it, and they'd want to go back to, our homemade muffins, or, the cheese, or whatever it is that I'm giving them. So our minds are like that too. When we teach ourselves to have a certain taste towards something, I used to look at this stuff as like, oh, that's hokey. Oh, I don't need that. Oh, that's for other people. But as I started to embrace the messages behind them and started to see the bigger picture and how this plays out in life, I had a whole different attitude towards it. And I don't use them as gospel. I use them as little reminders. How can I look at this differently? You know, yet is one of the ones I'm making in my next series, because you know what? I like to change things up, but yet I can't do this. Why can't I can't do it yet. There's so much opportunity for growth in that 3-letter word. So just a reminder, it's okay. It's all okay. Just set yourself up to succeed. You know, set up your environment. They talk about this, I believe, in Atomic Habits, in choosing who you want to be and designing the environment around you to support that goal. And designing it at a time where you feel the strongest. Not in the morning when you don't want to get up. It's that thing of putting your shoes and your workout clothes at the foot of your bed, or going to bed with clean workout clothes. Why not? Then when that 5 o'clock or whatever it is, alarm goes off and you need to get up and go, you're already ready to go. And that's one last step that you need to take. So set up your surroundings to support your goals. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope this is a great reminder for you to clean your dirty glasses and set yourself up for success. Hey, it's Leah, spelled L-I-G-I-A. I don't mean to interrupt this video, but I had to share my new book has come out, Living with Dirty Glasses. It's available on Kindle right now. If you are wanting to go deeper, I have a free downloadable workbook to go with it. Some tips and tricks and quotes. Like, for example, by being yourself, put something wonderful into the world that was not there before. I put these in there because they're just handy to have around as reminders of who we want to be and the kind of thinking that we want to have. Thanks so much. Enjoy the video.